Sorry about the long turn.
Oh man, I was talking muted. Whoopsie.
Hmm. My bad.
No, that's on me. Uh, I was saying that I had done a single player, or I tried to record a single player game a while ago against the AI.
Yeah.
I wasn't quite too happy with how it came out, so I never published it. But I did find in that single player game, and the whole tangent came because of me saying, I should cast Bowl of Blood everywhere. Maybe I find something. It came from me. I got really excited because I found. Oh, dude, I still cast a little bit of Bowl of Blood. I need to stop that. I found um, a demon gate. I found the first gate, and I was like, oh, that's cool, kind of neat. And then I found the second gate, and I was like, oh. And then it kind of like events started popping up that made it sound like, oh, something's gonna happen if you find the third gate.
Hmm.
And I was reading into it on like the what do you call this thing, the Dominion Inspector. I
Sure.
was getting all excited, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna cast Bowl of Blood everywhere. I'm gonna find that, and then I found it. Cough break. Hold on. If I talk excitedly, it gets worse. And then I found the third gate, and I was so excited. I'm like, all right, this event chain, we're gonna get the conclusion to it. Nope. If you find it with Bowl of Blood, it breaks.
What?
Yeah.
Damn it, Dominions.
So
Why? Why you gotta be that way?
I will try to find it. I'm gonna warn you, if I do start finding all these gates, bad things are gonna happen.
Well, that just spices things up. Whatever.
All right, you've been warned. Really bad things start to happen everywhere.
Good to me.
Oh, that's gonna be a good throne. It's gonna be a thematic throne. That the throne over by you that I'm gonna plan on cheesing it is the throne of splendor.
Splendor. I see that. Hell yeah. Awesome.
Oh, I should do liquid body actually.
I should do so many things. I seduced a celestial wizard away from Altdorf, so I'm basically playing Altdorf now. It's great.
That's pretty good.
it's, it's so fucking. It's so random.
Yeah, that's pretty solid to me. I need that. I need that. All right. Just because I need a name, and the first thing I saw when I looked at my chat was Hikiko. We are naming the second Demon Prince Hikiko. I've already got some items ready for him.
Great. Oh god,
Oh,
run!
right. Blessing. Blessing is something they should cast. I don't think they need Blessing, but these guys look monstrous, by the way. These Demon Princes, Sombra, I'm pretty excited to use them. They don't have like conventional paths to really kill everything, but they're pretty good paths to kill everything with. Yeah, what do I get if I do more fire and shock resistance? I don't quite need that, to be honest.
That was fun.
Ooh, and Earth too. That's good random.
Ah, shite.
What happened?
That other freaking Altdorf army walking around in our backyard. Freaking
You do something bad?
no, they're just kind of waltzing around in 31 right now. I need
Let's
to
see.
send something down to them, I think.
You can skeletal body and quicken self at least. Well, Sombre, obviously this isn't the intention of your mod, because this is also using Lucid's gem gen, which I think this is from, but I'm putting these ghost orbs on them because it's automatically going to skeletal body, which I won't really need. We have a liquid body. But it does skeletal body immediately, and gives me 2 temporary death gems, which lets me... Now, and again, you don't need this, but it makes it easier, is I get to do invulnerability soul vortex with those death gems. So it makes them quite good. Horizon, I know you haven't seen them yet. Their paths are 2 water, 2 death, and 2 blood, 2 holy.
Interesting.
And to that, so Hikiko's also asking if blood has anything to help out with thugs. Depending on what stage in the game you are, sort of, depending on what thug it is, hell yes. And then at the very end of the game, extra hell yes. And let me move some stuff around and I'll tell you what all of those mean in a second, because that sounds confusing.
I feel like I'm guessing like hell power and damage reversal.
Yes.
Okay.
So early on, you might not use those, but reinvigoration. Let me go
Yeah,
to the
that's fair.
spell screen while my voice cracks. So early on, reinvigoration can be good on some thugs, because a common mistake that people make when they use their thugs in super combatant is they fill out their entire spell slots, like all 5 slots that your unit has. And they do this often without regard to how much fatigue you will have at the end of a script. And this is bad because when you have high fatigue, 1, your stats are lowered even though you don't see it. And 2, the people attacking you have a higher chance of doing an armor defeating hit, which is just a fancy way of saying a critical hit. And that will kill you, even if you have like 30 protection and all that fun stuff. So having reinvigoration in your script can help you get away with that, which is otherwise like a greedy play. So that's the kind of like the early where it kind of helps, but it won't really make your thug amazing. There are certain thugs, and these guys can definitely do it, that are hell power thugs. These guys, you need to give them a Bloodthorn so that they're blood 3, and preferably a bunch of slaves or someone else there. I personally have never used a hell power thug. But again, going back to it, the fatigue cost worries me. Because he's going to cast it, and then he's going to go to sleep, and then there's going to be horrors trying to kill him. I don't know how much I want that. And then at the very end of the tree, damage reversal is ridiculously good, because it takes place before you take any damage. All right. And now, Horizon, you can talk for a bit, because I feel my throat did not like that long charade.
Tag team. Yeah, no, those are all very good points. Absolutely. The only time I've ever actually seen Hell Power really get used to good effect, I've seen it get used a couple of times to bad effect, right? But the only time I've seen it get used to good effect is actually on like Repel Titans and things like that, to pretty good effect. Earlier on in games, around like turn 20 or 25, that type of thing. That's the only time I've really seen Hell Power kind of like go crazy, because like early good kits with a little bit of blood in them, up against like a big 200 stack army that's not expecting it, and suddenly it just can't do anything. And a lot of those times, what you'll have happen is not only will if it's a solo thug, right, or super combatant doing the Hell Power, is Hell Power will draw horrors, right? but the horrors will kill indiscriminately. So a lot of times you'll get that super combatant or thug surrounded by the enemy army, and the enemy army just can't kill them, and the thug will or super combatant will be killing them while horrors are also trying to kill everything at the same time. So um I've seen it like work once or twice without disaster, and then probably two or three times with that's how it goes, and then the person dies. you know? So it's a mixed bag. I'm actually this is a hot take potentially and personal opinion. I know like blood is considered super awesome in the meta. And I think blood is very, very strong for a lot of different reasons, but I'm just not a big fan of blood, honestly. Like a lot of the things that like you can do in blood, some of them I think are really interesting. I think let me rephrase that. A lot of them are really interesting, but a lot of them I'm just kind of like about actually doing. Like horror cannons are super interesting, but I'm just kind of about actually doing. A lot of like I don't know. I know a very big meta thing in the late game for almost any Blood Nation is can you just mass produce demons and I'm like I there's a part of me that doesn't like the homogenization of those type of meta strategies where it's just your nation is X nation that does this type of thing, get to this point in the game and mass produce this unit and go. I say while playing Nazca and mass producing Supayas and saying go. But yeah, it's I don't know, it's just a weird thing for me. Like I like national things, right? Like I like that each of the many different nations in the game and in this mod, etc., etc., have unique things about them. And I'm not a big fan of like metas where the thing is go to blood or go to death or go to whatever and just get all of these things. Well, it has a small number of far, far too good spells and forgeables, which to your mind makes it a little dull. Leech, lifelong protection, storm demons. Yeah, I agree. Right? Like that's kind of my thing is they're so good that they're inherently kind of like people just lean on them or they're the shtick, they're the meta option. So late game you'll expect, right? Like all of these people are going to have these types of summons. If you're not blood, right, you're expected to try to break into blood if it's logical or not logical. And it's just I don't know. It's not a part of the game that I'm just like I love this. It's part of the game that I'm like I tolerate this because there's a lot of other cool shit going on. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, that's fair. I can definitely tell you the reasoning. I'm a huge blood junkie, so I'm the complete opposite on the spectrum.
Blood chunky.
And I can tell you exactly why all that stuff. I'm just reviewing. I got to use one of my first demon prints into battle.
Ooh. Ooh.
So I'm reviewing, and I'm giving you the example here. His fatigue at the end of the script is 78. That is a lot. That is way too much. But he has a life draining Wraith Sword and Soul Vortex.
Yeah.
So I assume it should be okay. If he ever lands a hit. But I'll get into all that in a second. I can tell you the first thing. Why didn't you get a lot of on so blood, and this is something I do want to make a video on later. Not specifically about blood, but there you go. Now his fatigue is gone. In Dominions, I see, and I don't see people talk about windows in Dominions, and I think that's actually really important. So I do want to make a video about that someday, soon, hopefully, when I can speak better.
I think
On cue.
Zan,
On cue.
I'm just in this little fairyland where I'm like Zan thinking he's gonna eventually be able to speak again. Like I have this like mental like concept where it's like, no, Zan's always been like this. He'll never be able to speak again.
I have a lot of friends I've made recently that's I've known them longer at this point with this cough. I've had the cough for like a month now. I'm going on, I think, my 5th week.
Oof.
I've known them longer with the cough than without. That they have the meme coughs in Zan. They'll just
Nice.
straight up say that whenever, laughs in
Yeah,
Spanish or
absolutely.
whatever. All the coughs in Zan.
That's great. And
Oh man,
actually, this Damon Prince working out pretty well. Pretty damn well.
I'm happy with it. Once it gets like damage reversal and all that stuff, it's gonna be even better.
Yeah.
But I like its kit. Anyways, blood and windows. Windows are huge to this game, and I don't see them talked about. Whereas just kind of like something can be good now and bad later, or bad now and good later. Common sense, but I don't see it talked about. I always see just kind of like this one thing is good. That's it. Do it. If that makes any sense. Maybe I'm going crazy here.
I think you're perfectly valid in that concept. Because I've absolutely seen and done that.
So like how it applies to blood, I think early on, for most nations, blood should just be kind of something you don't even research blood magic into. You'll get blood 1 and call it a day. But then most of the big power that blood will give you is in construction early on with lifelong protections. It's insanely powerful. That stupid little item. And also, but I think this is blood 6. Oh no, it is 4. Flesh eaters are really, really strong for thugs and super combatants as well because it will berserk them. Thankfully, our Bless has berserk, so I don't need a berserk. I don't need to put a flesh eater on these demon princes. Otherwise, that is the item I would put on them. So like the early window of blood to me is just these construction items because you sacrifice a lot. Because early on, mage turns and research are really important, and you are literally sacrificing all of that to blood hunt instead.
Mhm.
Later on, the reason that blood is really good is actually to counter the big meta spells, which the primary ones that piss everybody off. And you can confirm how much you hate these spells once I tell you. Flames from the Sky and Wailing Winds.
Wailing Winds, I personally have less issue with, right? Like, I do 100% understand the the morale play meta is very annoying and frustrating to deal with, and there's so few tools to actually like try to do anything with them that are effective and that won't get you utterly screwed over, right? And all of them are either massive investments or humongous double-edged swords that could wipe your stacks. And yeah, the opposition is yeah basically saying, "Hey, get fucked," with yeah that type of shit. So that's fair.
Yeah, so demons, the summonable ones, they all have 30 morale.
Yeah.
So they don't really care about Wailing Winds. They're not going to rout. And then they all have enough hit points that even if you Flames from the sky them, they're not going to die. It might take 2 or 3 shots to. I think Storm Demons are kind of frail in comparison. Yeah, 20. But most of them have like 30 hit points.
Yeah.
So that's kind of one of the reasons why they're strong. It's not so much like the unit is good, yes, but it's a huge investment. But it's more of a well done blood economy. Like not what I have. What I have right now is crap. Can scale almost infinitely. Like you get 400 or 500 slaves a turn, and you turn that into like I don't know 50 to 100 demons a turn that are rough. They're resistant to flames from the sky, and they're immune to Wailing Winds.
Yeah.
That is where the power is in blood, in late blood. We're not even talking about the spells and the strategies that open up by having such resistant troops. Or one other thing, I've seen this only once. I've only seen one person crazy enough to do this. Leech spam.
Yeah.
Essentially, what that does is says as long as it's kind of like air gems. As
Yeah.
long as you're willing to spend hundreds of air gems into air elementals, with same thing with leech. As long as you're willing to spend 100 slaves on having your blood one mages cast leech, they'll just your army just disappears. Leech has no defense.
Absolutely. I mean, even if you can't do like or doing a Sabbath, right, communion and spamming out life for life is also very, very, very easy and very, very, very effective. Even if you don't have high levels of blood, it's still really easy to just be like, oh, fuck you.
Mhm. Well, I know you mentioned their life for a life, but life for life kills one person.
Sure.
Leech, if you hit a block of humans, that's going to kill 3 humans.
Yeah, it'll kill, like, it'll explode their little heads. It's fantastic. But like life for life will like it's the in my mind it's the quintessential like deleting a thing's spell
Yeah.
with blood.
If you want to delete thugs and super combatants and raiders and all that, 100%.
Giants, etc., like anything late game that's scary, you're just like, goodbye.
Mhm.
Or the what is it, Infernal or Claws of Cocytus or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, that's I'll deal with you later.
Right?
Literally, go to hell. I'll deal with
Oh,
you. Whoa. Sir, are you okay?
wait, am I okay? I don't know what happened.
You should check your battles.
Did I get got? Oh, well, that's not that. Did I get got over here? Oh god, that's a lot of peeps. Probably not okay here, but you know, it is what it is. Oh god.
Oh.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna win. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna win this, but probably gonna make them pay. Oh, no, they're running. Am I gonna win this? No way. Wow. Get fucked. I mean, that works.
Mhm. Your left flank just disappeared. It's fighting a hero right now. Oh, can they take out the hero? Oh shit, they can.
That
Yeah, that was pretty bloody. That army has been going places for a while.
mauled.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, it'd be what it be. I found a. This is really funny. Because I wasn't expecting this. I found a different 8 experience per turn site.
Oh.
Yeah, in the Bowl of Dust in 53, I found the Tree of Knowledge, which is Enter for Combat Training 8.
There you go. That's
So
probably worth having someone in there, though.
I'm absolutely gonna send someone over there, 100%. I'm trying to decide: do I want to do it as a aspiring champion factory, or do I want to do it as a because so it'll affect both the leader and the units that they're leading, right? But
Yes.
I don't know if I want to put in an aspiring champion, which only has 20 leadership, and do 20 units at a time, or if I want to do a marauder chieftain who has 60 leadership and do 60 units at a time. Because obviously, one, you're getting the 60 units, but with the aspiring champion, you're getting the aspiring champion that can go into bigger things. I think I'm going to go the aspiring champion because I don't really think the units. I don't have
I
to
mean,
have them at this point.
you can totally cheese it.
What?
You can craft
Oh yeah. No,
items.
I will in theory be putting you know uh leadership items on that, but like right
Yeah.
now I don't have those, and I want to throw something immediately.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. This guy, he's gonna hang back.
That's what I did in my Nazca game. I had I think it's called like the Ancient Master or something like that, which is also an 8 experience site. And I had like a national hero that had like, 120 leadership, and then I put like undead leading items and magic, being leadership items and regular leadership items, and like he's leading like a 500 plus stack of units, just like constantly training in that thing.
Yep, that'll do it. I know in Dominions Enhanced, there's one that's like 20 experience a turn. It's wild.
That is crazy.
I don't actually know what I want some of my guys to be casting. I like don't have the spells for them.
Uh,
All right, we're setting on the warpath now to just go take out the capital.
hell yeah. Sounds great.
The Daemon Princes are chasing what's left of Rykard, although they're not in friendly Dominion anymore, so it could be dangerous.
Fair. Huh.
No, it's a tree, man. That thing's big.
Ba-dum-bum. Oh my god, I'm actually getting a blood hunting province going.
There we go. That's the spirit.
That's free.
All right.
Rescue this place. Ugh. I freaking my life.
Oh
My
no.
research is so bad.
Now, as we become quiet now, people can hear the Dominion's music.
Oh, yeah. Is that what's going on? Uh-oh.
Yep. Uh-oh. sure we'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Be okay.
I'm dumb. I was just thinking, I'm like, man, where's my profit? I could use a Holy 3 right now.
Right?
Whoopsie. All right. Set these gals to blood hunt. Let's go take this fort from the lizardman. Thank you, Daniel, for the call out. Okay, start my vitriol summoners going. Oh, found my first site. A Tower of the Devil's Bride.
That's intimidating.
Summons many imps.
Summons many imps. That sounds good.
Heck yeah.
Did I find... No. I was like, did I finally find an Earth site? No, I found a hidden gold mine, which is nice, don't get me wrong. But I really wanted a Earth site.
I know the feel.
I have
Well,
one Earth income.
maybe you should, if you have someone that can cast Gnome Lore, check out Bagula, since
that's
it had
what
the
I'm
Troll
doing.
King.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gnome loring like crazy, trying to find any source of Earth income so that I can, do anything. But no,
Don't worry, I don't have any Earth either.
it hates me.
I don't have any either. Don't you worry.
Oh, that guy's dead now.
All right, that's a lot of. Oh, there's a throne over here. Hello, little throne. And that is a lot of enemy candles, so I'm going to go home.
I'm gonna go home. I want to say
It's
that.
safe.
I just want to go home.
And we're gonna plot how we're gonna take out the one of the dudes got quickness. Well, don't need to cast that anymore.
That's fucking scary.
Yep. Now I'm getting scarily close to that 5,000 gold I was talking about earlier.
Oh, really?
Dang. Yeah. That's whoops. Okay, more manifest vitriol. Another storm demon maker. Honestly, with the amount of because I guess I have free priests. They don't need a. Say with the amount of people in my army, I should probably split off or to get that holy 3, but be fine.
Yeah. Okay, I keep winning, but at great costs, and it hurts.
You gotta start adding magic to your party.
Yeah. I don't wanna, I just wanna research. Oh god. Dear Lord, Altdorf, stop! How do you have so much money? My goodness. Dokie.
Let's get one more demon prince for good measure.
Dokie.
And let's build him some armor. Yeah, I have a. Oh wait, no, I do have a decent Earthkin. I'm at 7 now.
Box.
You gotta get over there. And okay, so I need a Wraith Sword. And this thing, but I need a plan how I'm gonna take out this. Filthy creatures. Greenskins in the water supply. Greenskins have been almost driven to extinction by Itza already. I think you should
Okay.
retake the Saran Forest, by the
You
way.
think so?
Yeah. I think it's time.
Like,
So I think with Soul Vortex I should be okay, so I'm gonna need to clear out the Whittle humans. So I'll need Frostbrands. So I'll send 2 Demon Princes in here with 2 of these guys. And they need to be very shock resistant. That's easy.
all right. Well, I actually need to kind of flee from this fucking shit.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I've got to stop being greedy and go. What are we doing? We're doing enchantments. I need enchantment 4, and then I need alt 7. Gonna be the easiest way to do this. Probably just straight to like alt 8.
Hmm. How do I do this? It's kind of like having all would make it easier in the first place, but I need all. Or I need to take it to get all. How many Storm Spools do I have? I only got 1. Easy solution.
I don't know why this guy. Well, this guy was gonna die. Body and then, oh, he gets interrupted. That's why. Sure.
The Wraith Sword will let me repel. So no, I do want to keep that. They've already got 30 morale. I can make them lucky. They might get hit in the head.
Oh,
I don't like Court helmets. I'm trying to think of what I can maybe put in the head slot. I think I might just keep their regular helmet.
yeah.
What size are they? Oh, they're size 6. Beautiful, beautiful giant thugs. I'm worried they'll get trampled by air elementals. Because I need the throne of the Springhawks with Zeus specifically. You need to survive the Springhawks on turn 1. You need to deal with the humans having weapons of sharpness. And then
Yeah.
you need to not get trampled by air elementals.
That's fair.
I think they will be fine. They're gonna have 2 Frostbrands. What about shields? A fire shield would clear out everything. But I can't make a fire shield.
I think I can make a fire shield.
Give me.
Charcoal shield? Yeah, yeah.
Can you make 2?
I don't have the gems.
What gems do you need?
Earth gems.
How
I,
many?
I have 3, so I would need.
I will alchemize right now and send them to you. Do not worry.
I will need many, many Earth gems.
Let's do it.
Oh fuck!
I will alchemize.
Oh,
I have too many. I have nature gems to go do like a game-winning global.
oh yeah.
So you need how many then?
Probably like 20. They're 10 apiece.
Okay, I'll send you 20 right now.
And I have
Done.
3 currently, 2 of which I'm using for a gnome lore. Or I guess I have 5 currently, 2 of which I'm using for a gnome lore.
Okay.
So I guess
There.
technically 17 would be fine. Doesn't matter to me though.
Sending you all 20. Don't you worry. Everybody can look away over the amount of gems they just alchemized.
I could have just alchemized. I should have just alchemized them myself. I have so much astral. I want to get to freaking Conjuration 6 and throw some ether gates around, but
Cool.
I keep getting distracted by other targets.
Oh, you should get how high is the astral on your pretender?
5.
You can do a strands of arcane power.
I could. My only issue with that is that our Dom isn't really pushing that much, you know?
Oh, I can
I
make it push overnight.
Oh yeah. I
I have
mean,
really good blood sacrificers.
that's an option, I suppose.
So I if I like temple lab shit,
Sure.
I mean
Yeah.
I have a lot of them sacrificing right now,
Yeah.
but it can get really wild really fast.
I mean, we could play towards it. I'm also trying to freaking site search for Astral, and that's also not going super well. I only have like 9 income right now.
I want to site search astral because I have a bunch of sages researching, but they're also like the backbone of my research.
Yeah.
So it's like if they stop researching to site search, I'll just do like I guess I can do like 1 turn of arcane probing. Yeah, I'll do a
Okay.
turn or 2 of that.
So are you a question for you? Are you one of those I'm going to take a turn to site search with everything in existence and just get it all done in a single turn? Or are you a set like 1 or 2 people to do it every turn and forget about it?
Both.
Fair.
It
Situationally.
depends.
Yeah, it depends on the situation. That's fair. Because I
Yeah,
mean,
I don't. It
obviously,
depends how big my stockpile is. You
yeah.
know.
Sometimes you don't have the gems to do it all in one big mass, anyways. And sometimes even if you do have the gems, you don't want to put all of those gems directly into something that might not actually pay out because you have other plans for them, etc., etc. So I get that.
Yep.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Even when I have big stockpiles that I'm not really planning on using, I still default more towards the I would rather like do it 1 or 2 at a time at a turn, just because it's like a surprise for me every turn to be like, ooh, did I find anything? No. Okay. Did I find anything? Yay, I did. Right? Like types of
When does that
situation.
happen?
It's in this game never, apparently. Very, very rarely.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'll alternate. For this one, I'll just do it all at once. Oh yeah, that's a big angry army of lizards.
Passing time. Ooh, I got an Earth Gem! Woo! What? Fucking- Uh,
Definitely need more storm views. Oh no, I forgot about birds. Whoops. Don't die. I'll properly script you later. No, they're all dying. Yep, they're dead. Dragon Ogre going against a Stegodon. We'll just wrestle it to the ground.
Oh, is that how that works?
I would think so.
I believe in you.
Oh, the orcs came and fought me too. Oh, they have that big super thug again. He's been flying around. Oh, he got some armor. Or he filled his armor slot, but it's a robe of missile protection. So he lowered his armor.
Ooh. That doesn't feel
Yeah.
great.
No, he did pretty good though. He came to the back. He's gonna fight one of my Jarls. And he's just going to get murdered. Holy shit, by storm demons. Jesus.
That? Okay.
He looked like he was gonna do fine for a second. And then
He did not.
and then like 20 storm demons just blew him up.
Oof. Oh, I mean, he is susceptible to shock, so...
Oh yeah.
Oh, God. That was horrendous. Holy shit.
See? He was doing fine until he wasn't.
Ah. I think you lost most of the losses there were to Holy Avenger.
It is a mean
Oh,
spell.
fuck.
All
Oh,
right,
shit.
so you'll get the Thingamadodger, the charcoal shields sent soonish.
Yeah, I'm making one this turn.
Neat.
Ah! Right thing.
Okay, our dominion's creeping up just fine.
Um,
Who else is in my stream?
if you want to
Silver.
take, if you have anything in the area that you can take it with and want to take 45, go ahead and take that. Because it's very far away from any of the stuff that I have to send to it.
Okay. Sure thing. I have just the dude.
Let's...
Okay, that one's sacrificed in there. This one's doing it here. Don't have one there, but it's faster to recruit one. Okay, and then with the fire shields, I should be able to do this next turn. Cool. You guys do anything cool in your off time? Not really. Nope. This chick can. Okay. Do I still have a lady crafting? Oof. Actually, no. This chick is gonna have to stay back here. And auspex. Or has this all been auspexed already? You know, it would be good for me if I went underwater and cast Voice of Tiamat.
Ooh, yeah, that would. That'd be great. Actually. That would be quite solid, I think.
Mhm. Okay. Oh, did I not? Oh, I forgot to hit storm. I'm dumb. I forgot to hit storm on this palisade. I think I was setting it up, and I never did it.
Oh,
Whoopsie.
good.
Turn around and do that. I'll just do it in the next army. Oh, we have a decent sized one here anyways. You have infinite morale, you have infinite morale. Okay, neither of you care.
Unholy soul. Ugh. Oh.
What up?
I have such. I'm so sad about my income. Ay, ay, ay.
You'll make me very happy about it next turn, don't worry. Oh, this guy can lead undead too. Interesting. Holding fire, holding fire, holding fire. Plus, 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 plus. Stay behind troops. Better than me storming with my mage core and forgetting my army. Oh no.
Oof. Yeah, that doesn't sound great.
No, 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 no. Hey, give me 2 seconds. I gotta make a phone call real quick, but I will still be at the computer doing things.
Okay, sure. No worries. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.